You can definitely get a physique like that, but I'm not gonna say anything. What's up guys, welcome to the video. Fardien here from WolfingPhysique, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like the video already, because this is gonna be an interesting one. Why? Because it is a question I get a lot. I didn't know why, but I asked on my Instagram, yo guys, on who do you want to see a natty or not video, and it was David Laid. Is David Laid natural? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts, and you can take your own conclusion from this. But first of all, let me open this up. Oh shit, what the fuck? What a bomb, man! Okay, so for people who do not know who David Laid is, let me just get on Instagram and show you. Alright, David Laid, 82 years old. Okay, I'm seeing this for the first time. 82 years old. Maybe he meant 28, but I didn't know. But there's a video on YouTube where he showed his 3-year transformation. And it was from the age of 14 until 17. But never mind. He's a YouTuber, a Gymshark athlete. And yeah, he's big and shredded at the same time. Look at this guy. He looks fucking jacked. To be honest, I'm not hating on the guy, but I wish I looked like that. But I just think it won't happen with me. But doesn't matter. Let's just go on. Well, honestly, if I say so myself, I think he looks freaking great. Because he's big, he looks athletic, he's shredded. You want that shit. You want to be shredded, right? I think everyone wants a body like that. But is it attainable naturally? Was his transformation natural? Well, to know that, we have to go back on how he looked before. If someone is natural or not, look at how they looked before. Because some people just have really freaking good genetics. So you have to take that in account. I know a guy who's like shredded and has muscles. He looks freaking shredded, but he doesn't even lift weights. And those exist. And if those train, they can get really big. But David Laid is like, he started out really skinny. And yeah, he just has that ectomorph look. He's just skinny. He was like a twig. A little twig. And he made an awesome transformation. Alright, let's just look at how strong he is. Alright, so the guy, he deadlifts 500 pounds, no problem, at 17 years old. That is insane. I never saw a guy who could deadlift 500 pounds at 17 years old. His bench press is around 315 pounds at 17 years old. His squat is 405 pounds at 17 years old. And trust me, that is a lot of weight to lift for a 17-year-old kid. He's 70 years old, so I call him a kid. And right now he's 82 years old. And if he's 82 years old and looks like that, how he looks right now, he's definitely not natural. But I don't know, maybe he jumped into the Lazarus pit or something. I don't know. Okay, so if you look at the weight he lifts, that's like a lot of weight for a 70-year-old kid. And I'm serious, I never saw that in my life. But it's really impressive. I mean, like, the guy, he works freaking hard. He trains hard. He's overloading progressively. He's putting in the work. So, first of all, people who watch and think like people who are on steroids, they don't have to work as hard. I know people who are on steroids and look like absolute poop, like shit. You don't want to look like shit if you take steroids. If you take it, use it well. And I mean, like, do it on a doctor's supervision or something. I don't know, but know what you're doing. Do your research before you do it. All right, and just one question. All right, and let's just say he used steroids. Would he tell at 17 years old? I mean, like, would he go to his parents and say like, hey mom and dad, I use steroids, I use testosterone, I use, I don't know which kind of steroids there are more out there, but I don't think so. So he would definitely not tell. Alright, and he is training, he builds muscle, he gets bigger. And you look at his nipples and he has gynecomastia. What is gynecomastia? I will tell you. Gynecomastia is most commonly caused by an imbalance between the hormones estrogen and testosterone. So there's an imbalance in hormones, maybe a side effect of not knowing how to take steroids. Maybe that's it. He's 70 years old, I don't think he's going to a doctor to ask, hey, how do I need to take testosterone? And people who do not know, estrogen controls female traits, including breast growth. Testosterone controls male traits, such as muscle mass and body hair, all that kind of stuff. And I know people, some teenagers get gynecomastia anyway. At puberty, hormone levels are changing, usually between 12 to 14 years old at age. And eventually it will go away, but it's mostly happening when you're really young. He didn't have it when he was that young, so why would it come around like he was 17 years old? I don't know. And this happens to a lot of people who use steroids. This happens a lot. There are so many performance enhancing drugs that can cause things like breast growth, like gynecomastia. You need to know how to take it well. That's why it's always smart to go to a doctor. At the age of 19, he is benching around 390 pounds, 675 pounds for the deadlift. That is so much weight. This is insane at 19 years old. It's crazy. I mean, like, if I look at his physique, I could say like, he could be natural. I mean, like, there are people out there who have good genetics, and if you train hard, eat right, and do everything the most optimal way, you can definitely get a physique like that. But I'm not gonna say anything. And just one comparison, Larry Wheels, one of the strongest guys out there who is on gear, deadlifts 840 pounds, and he's one of the most strongest guys out there. And just realize, at the age of 19, let's just say he would use stuff, he would get even more stronger than Larry Wheels. And Larry Wheels already has freaking good genetics. So you tell me, guys, you tell me. So when he started training, he trained around 17 years old, gained muscle slowly, and then boom, exploded. I mean, like, he gets strong as hell at the same time and eventually gets gyno at 17 years old. So gynecomastia mostly happens when you're really younger, and it's normal. I even got it when I was like 12 years old or something. And it's normal, but not at such a late age. So you tell me if he is natural. I will not say anything. Think you know. And nothing against the guy. I genuinely think he's a good person and he trains hard. I mean, like, he's inspiring. I have respect for all people who do that. And yeah, I mean, like, most of you wanted to know. And now I think you can make your own conclusions. I just think you need to have realistic goals and not focus a lot on other people. I know people want to look like a certain person, but you are very different. Your genetics are different. Everything is different. So make sure to set realistic goals. Become the best version of yourself. And that's all I have for you in this video. If you want me to do a natural or not video on someone else, let me know in the comments down below. And leave a like for this video. I mean, like, I do everything you want. Come on, man. Guys, see you next time. Much love. Don't forget to subscribe.